Did you know that gaming Chromebooks exist? No, I didn't know either, but I just wondered if you did. But anyways, Google now has a lineup of gaming Chromebooks. I don't know if that was a good introduction, but let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Before we get started on today's video, please make sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you don't miss our next uploads. And without further ado, here we go. Recently, we spoke about Google shutting down Stadia, which, if you didn't know, was Google's foray into cloud gaming. You can use a browser, your phone, a Chromecast to play AAA titles without having to buy your own system to play on, allowing you to play games like Cyberpunk 2077, Red Dead Redemption 2, without having the need for an expensive gaming rig. You buy your games on the Stadia platform and play your games through the same platform. But this was in 2019. Flash forward to 2022, where Google decides to finally kill the platform, citing performance way below than they expected. Now, if you haven't seen my video on Stadia yet, it'll be around up here, but long and short of it is, since the platform has been taken down, every purchase that was done through that platform will then be refunded back to the user. So if you had jumped onto that bandwagon at the beginning, it's not all bad because you're able to get your money back. Same goes for hardware purchases, which is I'm included because I've actually jumped in and tried the Stadia Founders Bundle. So this is why I have a controller. Now, on a different note, Chromebooks have been in the market since 2011. These low-spec machines are meant for the light user base. These machines don't run Windows, but Chrome OS, a lightweight Linux-based operating system made by Google specifically for the Chromebooks. So long story short, it's a literal web browser machine. Due to its simplicity, it's also very easy to secure, and this is why most kids in school are running Chromebooks. That plus the fact that it's a lot cheaper. Up until recently, Chromebooks had very weak processors, 4 gigs of RAM, very weak displays, and as you can imagine, that can really lead to a very cheap device. So gaming Chromebooks, hey? Well, it's 2022 and we're all about the cloud. Services such as GeForce Now, Amazon Luna, or Xbox Game Pass are really well implemented and is gaining more and more traction in this space. This allows gamers with limited budgets to be able to play AAA titles without having to spend a lot of money. I've been a paying member of Xbox Game Pass over the last few months, and I've been playing almost exclusively Disney Dreamlight Valley on this platform over the cloud, using my iPhone and a Razer Kishi, which is the controller that's meant for iPhone, along with the library of games that I can play on my PC for when I'm doing my streams or just playing casually. This is what Google is banking on for this new line of gaming Chromebooks. These new machines don't have much in the way of gaming specs per se, but rather high resolution screens, high refresh rate screens, RGB keyboards with like anti-ghosting, Wi-Fi 6, a Core i5 and an i3. Nothing really super spectacular if you think about it. However, it's meant to be run super lightweight. And since these machines will be running Chrome OS, you can't install anything on it anyways, which means at the cost of $600 to $700 US, it's literally a device that you still use as a browser and stream games on the cloud. Not to mention having to pay for the services to play these games on the cloud. Having a membership to the services that I mentioned previously is a cost that you have to put on top of purchasing your device. Granted that some of the gaming Chromebooks would get a free membership to the RTX 3080 tier of NVIDIA GeForce Now, that's limited. It's only until the trial ends. And if you were to pay for it up front, it's actually $19.99 per month to have access for 8 hours of playtime for an RTX 3080 equipped VM, which has the ability to produce 120 FPS, which some of these gaming Chromebooks have the ability to do. Now, on the Xbox side of things, it's $16.99 US per month to get access to Game Pass Ultimate, which has the ability for you to get cloud gaming as well as access to their wide library of games. If this is something that you already want to have anyways, and you don't want to factor this to the cost, then it's not too bad. However, if you are gonna look at the gaming Chromebook as a solution for gaming on the go or gaming on the cheap, maybe think about how much you're gonna end up spending on paying on these services to make sure you can play your games. And don't forget, you have to be online, so you can't be playing Hollow Knight on the train, That's the one thing that you want to think about too, is these machines need to be online. To me, it's difficult to justify a $700 device for just Chrome and the potentiality of cloud gaming. I'd rather just buy a $700 Windows machine and play games natively or in the cloud. At least I have the option to do either one. Granted, at $700, I won't get the same amount of horsepower as the RTX 3080 machine, but that does not stop me from using NVIDIA GeForce Now's same service using a Windows machine. There's no limitation there. But that's just me. Let me know what you think. Do you think that there's a space for this in the gaming scene? Leave it in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. If you have any comments on what you would like to see on this channel going forward, let me know. Do you want to see more Apple stuff? Do you want to see more gaming stuff? Do you want to see more PC stuff? Let me know, and I'll make sure to read it, and we'll figure it out as we go. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.